Hey guys, just Gundam here with another Gundam MSA review, and today I'm reviewing Miguels Ginn. Now this is kind of interesting in that in Gundam Seed, you never see Miguel in his orange Ginn. It's just a figure release, and he does exist in MS variants, but he dies in a regular Ginn in the show. So, in the first episode, or second episode even. So, kind of interesting that it exists like that. You can kind of think of it like Char Zaku, except that Char was a main character and Miguel dies right away. I don't know, but very fun. It's exactly the same as the Gray Ginn, except that it has a different color scheme. It also has a few different weapons. Can't remember. I think the rifle is the same. Could be wrong on that, but pretty sure. The sword is the same, but he comes with this giant laser cannon of death. Boy, that thing is cool. It's got a little swivel handle here on the side. Very, 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 very cool. Comes with 2 closed fists, 2 gun hands, 2 sword hands. He also comes with 2 enormous missile pods. You can definitely see the resemblance to a Zaku 2 version, of a mobile suit here. In fact, frame-wise, this figure is very similar to the Zaku 2 version 2. It has double-jointed elbows and double-jointed knees. There might be a ball joint in here, but I'd be really surprised for the waist. But the gun looks cool, very, very Gundam-like. In Gundam Seed, everything's a beam rifle, pretty much. So let's go over the missile pods real quick. These huge missile pods, very much like the Zaku 2 missile pods, only the missiles are bigger. They can turn on their thing. There's no straps to hold them on. You just pop them off. And the turning part is actually in the missile pod. So that's pretty cool. You can see him without his missile pods. We've got a mono eye in there. Very Xeon. Wouldn't mind cutting off the antenna. Just having it as some kind of weird Zaku custom. I don't know. The Ginn is cool. It's got a very unique backpack. There's not actually thrusters in there. You see that? Those weird things? I almost expect GM particles to come out of it. A little kind of thruster thing here that doesn't move. These are on ball joints and can move around. Head's on a ball joint. Arms have some of that side-to-side movement. They're also on ball joints. Hands are on ball joints. Legs, ball joints, everywhere. Double-jointed knees. Foot has some articulation. Overall, it's a very nice figure. Kind of what's most interesting about it is that the Strike Gundam is so scrawny in comparison to the Ginn. The Ginn is really big and beefy, and it's a lot of fun. I never had this suit for years and years. It was always kind of pricey, but now here in 2017, most people have moved on from the mobile suit and action figures, so even those hard-to-get figures, like the Ginn, are finally coming down in price to a pretty reasonable affordability. So if you've never gotten a Ginn, do it. It's really cool. Yeah, very Xeon-like. Love it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed the review. Please like, favorite, and subscribe as I post a new toy review just about every other day. And check out my eBay store. Sometimes I put stuff in there that I'm, making room in my collection, and sometimes stuff that I've reviewed. There's a link for that down below in the more info area. Also, don't forget to stalk me on Facebook at www.facebook.com/JoshuaGundamu. See you guys later.